Aloha mai, it's Island Life Live, and this week we've been showcasing the 2024 Best of Hawai'i Viewers Choice Award winners. We're back with a finalist in estate planning. Since 2017, the law offices of Keoni Souza has been empowering Hawaii families and securing legacies. And joining me is trust and estate attorney Keoni Souza. How's it, Keoni?
Hi, thank you so much. Mahalo for having me.
Hey, congratulations. You want to say anything to the viewers that gave you guys this wonderful award?
Sure. I'd like to thank all the people who voted for my firm. Your trust and confidence means a lot to me, and I'm so honored to be able to serve our community and to keep families out of court and out of conflict with proper planning. So thank you for everything.
That's amazing. You use the word trust and planning, two key words in what you do at the law offices of Keoni Souza. Now, talk to us, like, how did you get into this field? Because there's a lot of different areas you could have gone to in law, but you chose estate planning. Why?
Sure. Yeah. So I pursued estate planning because of my own personal experience with my mom becoming suddenly incapacitated at the age of 52. Wow. She didn't have a plan in place, and so that led to years and years of heartache, stress, and a huge financial burden, all of which could have been avoided with proper planning. And you know, growing up on Kauai, my family and we didn't grow up around lawyers, and I don't even think they knew what an estate plan was, to be honest. Wow. And I imagine there are other families out there in similar shoes. So I've made it my mission to educate and empower these families so that they're not leaving behind a big mess when something happens to them.
Yeah, talk a little bit. Let's dive a little bit deeper into that. What type of mess could you be leaving behind if you don't have your trust or your will in place?
Well, more than likely, your family is going to be dragged into court along with your assets. Your assets are frozen during the course of the court proceeding. So it's a big emotional toll on families, and it can be very costly too.
Well, I can imagine, especially you're already dealing with grief and possibly tragedy, and then you got to also deal with the stress. So having the plan in place and laid out is that is very akamai to do that now. And you are the man, because again, winning part of our Best of Hawaii. Now, what is your approach to estate planning? What sets you apart?
So I look at estate planning not as mere business. So I look at it as my passion, and that stems from my own personal experience. Wow. So I like to say that I approach estate planning from a heart-centered approach. So I provide my clients with the kind of care, attention, and trust that I would want for my own loved ones. And essentially, it's coming from a place of aloha, and that's what I do.
I can imagine that having gone through that experience, you have empathy for your potential clients that come through. So this is amazing to have somebody that understands what what could happen, the potential of things going wrong or going awry, and for you to be there to kind of guide us. It's not you don't just pick up the phone and just have like a template ready to go. Walk us through that process. How does that work?
So my services are super convenient. It's essentially all online. So if you didn't want to leave your house, you don't have to.
Oh, lovely.
But during the initial meeting, I analyze all of your assets, your family situation, and what your goals are, and then we custom tailor and craft a plan specific to your family situation.
Oh, I like that. So it's tailor-made, customized. So besides the tangible assets, you have that profound commitment. We've kind of been talking about this too, preserving familial and cultural legacies. I love that. Can you kind of expound on that a little bit?
Sure. So it all started with a voicemail that my grandma left me before she died, and I used to listen to that voicemail whenever I missed her, until the day that I upgraded my phone and it was accidentally deleted. Just gone, poof, into the air. That experience ultimately motivated me to not just focus on passing on my clients' financial assets, but also focus on passing on their intangible assets. So things like their stories, their values, their experiences, the things that are most often lost by traditional estate planning, but the thing that loved ones cherish the most when loved ones are gone. So I conduct legacy interviews. I capture my clients on video, and they're able to share their mana'o, their thoughts, their wisdom, their dreams for future generations. And I think it's a really nice emotional keepsake that they can have and keep alongside of their estate plan. And I have to say, a lot of people tell me, oh, I'm going to do this in the future. I'll get around to doing it. But the truth is, we're so busy. Life is so busy that these types of things end up, being pushed to the side until it's too late. So the great thing is that this is already built into my process. Like it's there for you. It's one less thing that you need to worry about and that you need to do on your own. And who doesn't like a shorter to-do list? I do. Sign me up.
I love that. Keoni Souza, the man with the plan. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
If people want to get a hold of you, how can they do that?
Sure. The best way would be to go to my website. It's www.keonisouzalaw.com. We have a lot of free education there, but we also have our contact form, and that'll be the quickest way to get a response from us.
Right on, Keoni. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And mahalo for joining us.